kid, boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record-breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoiler boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's surrender.
It's week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll see Zach Wilson, after his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Jets and the Seahawks, and it comes your way next.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Leading them out, the third-year player from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, Jalen Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Hurts. On the move to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to. But he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. So here are the Jets now backed up to start their first drive. And they'll be led out by the 2nd overall pick out of BYU, now in his 2nd season, and that's Zach Wilson.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And some room to roam now. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 15 carries, 61 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish a run game.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Walker now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
From the 44 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Hurts throw caught by Higgins. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. 15 yards there on the catch and run. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give up the middle to Carter. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. The Seahawks had 10-5 to start play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. That ain't going to be tough to beat in this one.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Hurts will throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Wilson. Open man is Uzomah. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 45 on 2nd down. Wilson, and this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 60 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend with the NFL docket. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports halftime report.
It's a busy Week 17 of the regular season, so let's get right to it. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Jared Goff, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, a touchdown pass in the victory. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Jets in that first half. And they did have some success running the football in those first two quarters. And that might be something they continue to work on as they try to get back in this game. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they did even less on the ground as they've struggled to get the run game going.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, it's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. Buying time to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Uchenna Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's the Jets punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Returnable for Lockett. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive, and he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Trying the left side with Walker. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. That's taking quite a gamble, and it definitely did not pay off.
And most of the time, it's real easy to go ahead and criticize that type of an attempt. But I actually liked what they did there. Taking that gamble, showing that they're going to be aggressive. Unfortunately for them, they took what probably was a short 3 points off the board.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. There's Wilson to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now in Seattle, Washington. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. On first down, Wilson. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Wilson. And Davis has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Holding. Offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes we get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Here's Wilson. It's caught by Davis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 6 yards left on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here's Dallas. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
That was fourth and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't fourth and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4, that's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 63 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.